Hello and welcome to Play with the Universe. I'm Ulla from wisewomanenergetics.com. I'm here to help you reconnect with the clarity of your own knowing so you can trust yourself through uncertainty and change and become available to what's calling you forward. If you're looking for a sign, this is it. In my world, there are no coincidences. You are here for a reason. Ever since my TEDx talk, Do You See the Signs of the Universe? One of the questions I've been asked most often is, how do I know if something is really a sign? It is such a universal question, and yet the answer is deeply personal to each individual. Let me explain. I don't think the first step is learning how to recognize signs. The first step is getting to know yourself and discovering what is truly meaningful to you, because the universe speaks your language. The clearer you become, the clearer your communication with the universe becomes. The universe is always responding, reflecting, supporting, inviting, nudging, and sometimes whispering so gently that we almost miss it. The question isn't whether the conversation is happening. The question is whether we are available to be present with it. Imagine trying to have a WhatsApp conversation with a poor internet connection in the middle of a noisy airport. Even if someone is speaking clearly to you, you may only catch pieces of what they are saying because of everything happening around you. Our inner world can become like that. Poor connection, lots of noise. Your mind replays yesterday. It worries about tomorrow. It analyzes conversations. It overthinks conversations. It imagines worst-case scenarios. It scrolls through endless information, comparing, judging, and constantly trying to figure things out. Then we wonder why we feel unclear, why our intuition and even our inspiration seem quiet. It isn't that your intuition has disappeared or that your inspiration has abandoned you. They are always there underneath all the noise. The same is true of recognizing the signs of the universe. When we become more present, life begins to feel different. We notice things we would otherwise have missed. We become aware of opportunities, of people, ideas, and moments that seem perfectly timed. You are the expert on your language with the universe. You are the expert on your own signs. Ultimately, your relationship with the universe is deeply unique and personal. Whatever is meaningful to you becomes part of your own language with life. The better you know yourself, the more naturally you begin to understand that language. Allow yourself conscious moments of peace. Consciously becoming quiet is where we begin grounding and listening. You don't need an hour, even 5 minutes can make a difference. Or even 1 minute. So how about right now? Become aware of your body. Breathe in slowly through your nose and breathe out gently through your mouth. Allow yourself to simply be. Notice the space inside you. There's no need to fill it. Notice the space around you. If thoughts come, let them come. You don't need to engage with them. Simply notice them and gently bring your attention back to your breath, back to the spaciousness within you and around you. Imagine that you are not separate from the universe at all, but the universe flows through you with every breath. Imagine your life, not your past story, but the possibility. You don't need to know the details. Allow yourself to experience what it would feel like to be at peace, right here, right now. What would it feel like to allow the best possible outcome to unfold? Just feel. Feeling comes before creating. Allow your heart to soften and soften a little more. What if you could begin communicating with the universe from a place of possibility rather than from what you already know from your past? Whenever I walk in the forest with Xenia, my beautiful dog, I feel a deepened connection with the livingness of life. The forest and Xenia remind me how to listen, how to be present, aligned, connected, alive. They remind me that we are not separate from life. We are part of this extraordinary living system of Gaia on this beautiful planet. From that place, clarity and simplicity appear naturally because there is space for them. With every step you take, notice how the earth is supporting you, nurturing you, receiving you, accepting you exactly as you are, unconditionally. And when you listen with your whole being, something magical begins to happen. You start perceiving the subtle energies in the livingness of nature, the invisible realm that may not be visible to the human eye, but is available to human consciousness. Your intuition does not only speak through thoughts, it speaks through subtle shifts in your energy. Your body is incredibly intelligent. Notice what feels like expansion. Notice what feels like tension for you. Perhaps your shoulders tighten. Pay attention. Perhaps you feel something in your stomach. It's that gut feeling. Perhaps your breathing becomes shallow, or perhaps you suddenly feel lighter, warmer, and calmer. Begin asking yourself very simple questions. How does yes feel in my body? How does no feel in my body? There isn't one universal answer because every person and every body is different. This is why becoming familiar with your own physiology is so valuable. When making a decision, ask yourself, does this make me feel lighter or heavier? Follow lightness. It might be helpful to distinguish between emotions and feelings. Emotions are physiological. They are your body's immediate automatic responses to what is happening around you or within you. Feelings, on the other hand, are psychological. They are the meaning your mind gives those emotions through the lens of your past experiences, your beliefs, your memories, and conditioning. We often unconsciously give our feelings all the authority, as if they were the truth and nothing but the truth. We wait until we feel confident before taking the next step, or we believe that because we feel afraid, we shouldn't move forward. Yet in those moments, our feelings reflect our past conditioning more than the possibilities available to us in this moment. The beautiful thing is that we are not powerless. We can change our story. When a challenging emotion arises, there is a brief moment before your mind turns it into an interpretation and a familiar feeling. In that space, in that moment, you have a choice. You can witness what is happening instead of immediately reacting. You can choose a new, more generous interpretation. An emotion may last only moments, but the story can shape your life for years. Those stories influence what you believe is possible, how you interpret the world around you, and even the signs you see or don't see. You can gently teach yourself a new way of relating to your experience, and in doing so, begin communicating with the universe from a new place. One of the simplest yet most powerful ways to shift your vibration is gratitude. Not by making a long list of things you should appreciate. Instead, pause with one thing at a time. Really be with it. Allow yourself to experience gratitude. Feel it softening your heart. Feel it changing your physiology. Feel it creating space for something new within you. Make appreciation and gratitude a living practice, a practice of a new story. I do encourage you to keep a journal. Use it to explore your signs, your interpretations, your feelings, and the stories you tell yourself, so you can gently take your power back from limiting beliefs and patterns that may have been shaping your life for years. Redefine ideas such as success, love, abundance, and purpose from your own knowing instead of someone else's definition. Allow your journal to become a gateway to your intuition and inner wisdom. I encourage writing by hand because it invites more of your creative brain into the process. Over time, you begin recognizing your own language with the universe and your signs with the universe. The meanings for the signs don't come from a book. They grow naturally from your own experience, from your own curiosity, and from your willingness to play with the universe. Think of a time when you had a strong feeling about something before your logical mind could explain it. What happened? How did it unfold? Are you sitting with a choice or a decision right now? Rather than asking, what should I do? Perhaps ask, what is life inviting me to notice? Imagine yourself already living in beautiful alignment with your highest vision. What would it feel like? Not simply what would it look like or what would you have or do, but how would it feel? because that feeling becomes the vibration from which you create with the universe. The signs of the universe are not somewhere out there waiting to magically appear. They are always present. They reflect your openness to recognize what you already know in everything around you. Remember, you are the expert on your own signs. They are part of your unique vibrational language with the universe, and that language becomes clearer every time you choose to know yourself a little more deeply. As you learn to trust yourself, you naturally begin trusting your intuition. As you trust your intuition, you begin recognizing your own signs. Little by little, what once felt like not knowing begins to feel like a beautiful dance with life and an invitation from its infinite possibilities. You are warmly welcome to connect with me through the link in the episode notes. There you will find free resources and ways we can continue exploring your journey together. The universe always says yes. Your part is to choose what it is saying yes to. It is an honor to play with the universe with you. Trust yourself. Trust this moment. Trust life. You are infinitely loved.